But non-negotiables, like standing for the farrier, standing for the vet, that's not something that your horse should need a lesson every time the farrier comes and run the risk of your farrier getting kicked because, well, he's still in training. No. Your horse should not get the freedom to wiggle around, to lean on the farrier, to make the farrier have to pry his feet off the ground, to worry about getting kicked because the horse is going to keep trying to yank his foot away. And first opportunity he gets when he gets that hind foot away is, oh yeah, let me give a quick shot to that poor farrier's thigh or shin, right? Or knee. To me, a horse standing for the farrier is one of those non-negotiables. It's not something that we're going to have a learning curve about. These are the black and white rules. You stand still. You lift the foot when the farrier asks you to lift the foot. You hold the foot up for the farrier. You do not lean on the farrier like you just came out of closing time. You stand politely. You allow the farrier to move about you without being worried about them. You don't have any panic when the farrier carries around his hoof stand and walks behind you, twirling off all the foot fine, the hoof fines. There's some things that just need black and white rules, and don't let somebody say, oh, it's okay, or, oh, don't be so hard on him, he's a baby, or she's a baby, she's still learning. No. I have I have 2 yearlings in my barn, and a 2-year-old in my barn, and a 4-year-old in my barn, 5-year-old, she's 5 now, who all had to learn how to stand for the farrier. And they stand for the farrier very, very well because they never were given an opportunity to dance around. They were never given an opportunity to yank their leg away from the farrier. They were told to stand up when they looked like they were putting their weight on the farrier. They were told to stand still when they looked like they were going to try to hop away from the farrier with the farriers holding one foot. They were told every time that their muscles moved. Like, I stand at their face and watch down their spine while the farrier's doing what he's doing. And while you watch the spine and the shoulders, you watch those muscles. And as any muscle moved, in a thought to move way, if they get what I call a gutter in their back, which means that their back muscles, like one hip is about to move, or one rib cage is about to twist, or, the shoulder twinged or tightened, or the chest, concaved. Those are the things that I'll tell the horse in that moment, no, and then as soon as the horse relaxes, we relax, right? I don't keep a tight grip on my horse. As soon as the horse relaxes, we relax. When the horse starts to move, I'll shimmy them back up into a standing position. This is the only time that I ever micromanage a horse, when I have my hand in the halter, like my hand would be in this piece of the halter here. But like on the nose band, like between where you hook the lead rope and where you would hook a cross tie, right? So I hold that piece of the nose band. And as they move their muscles, I manage that, and as soon as they relax back into allowing the farrier to work on a foot that's basically a dead fish for them, I will relax. I don't necessarily let go, but I give my hand a relaxed grip. As soon as they do anything that they shouldn't be doing in movement-wise, I grab the halter. That sometimes is all I need to do, and then other times that I will micromanage the horse in a stand up here kind of way. As soon as they relax, I relax. When you relax, you tell the horse that is the right answer. But if I shimmy the horse and then I hold him real tight in fear of the next time he's going to move, I didn't tell him he found the right answer, right? I'm just holding on. I need my horse to know what the answer is. So as soon as I shimmy them into a relaxed position, as soon as I see them, their body, their muscles, like this is uptight, this is about to move, and as soon as they go like that, my hand goes like that. I may still have so I have a quick response to when they're misbehaving, but my hand goes loose to give them the benefit of the doubt that we're going to just do it this way, but I'm prepared to grip and manage. But if I kept this tight grip, the horse never finds the answer. And when you want something to be black and white, like these are the rules, there's no negotiable, there's no variation of this. You stand still, you pick your foot up when you're asked to, you hold it up, you do not lean, you do not bounce around, you stand here quiet and relaxed. And when you do that, I'm relaxed. And then eventually, this is during the training phase, eventually I just stand with a lead rope and whatever. Sometimes when they put their heads down, it's a little harder for the farrier because it changes the position of the horse's body. So I don't always allow them to hang their head because even though I want complete relaxation, sometimes that actually changes the help that the horse is supposed to be giving. You need the horse being like actively passive, right? Okay, so teaching horses to be in a non-negotiable black and white rules, using the farrier as an example. There's many examples, but I'm going to use the farrier as the example. I was recently asked what should I do because the horse took to kicking the farrier, and and that farrier tends to say, to not manage the horse, like to leave her alone, it's fine, leave her alone, it's fine. Well, it's not fine. Explain to them that there might be a day you're not coming. It may not matter to you, but it might matter to the next farrier. And if God forbid you ever retire or something ever happens to you that you can't do it, I don't want to have trouble finding a farrier because I didn't work on my horse at the time that my horse needed this education. Okay, sorry. A little bit of a rampage. All right, have a great day. Bye.